right, team. It's been a year. Just a couple quick questions about what your experience has been like. Kind of go through what this last year has been like, what led up to this. A lot of excitement there for all of us, I know. But first of all, I'm going to put this to both of you. Erin, I'll let you start with this. But we all had successful businesses prior to making the move over to Harborfront. What was your main reason? I know there was a bunch. I know we went through a lot of it, but what was your main reason for looking to make the move?
So thanks, Trevor. It wasn't one big reason why I left the previous firm. It was, death of a thousand paper cuts. So it was a bunch of little reasons. And, with everything that had gone on through the pandemic and having to have the same conversation over and over again, the first time I had that conversation was in 2008. Markets go up, markets go down, hold the course, we'll rebalance. Let's find, maybe there is a better way. Maybe there is an alternative. Maybe we can find a firm that actually puts our clients first and us first, where we can do the good work that we were really having a hard time being able to do where we were. So long story short, 1,000 reasons, and all of them were putting our clients first.
Adrian, same question.
Yeah, and for me, the backend provider that we were using just was falling down on its face. It was resulting in client servicing failures that I had no control over. I couldn't correct. The best I could do was apologize for it, but I hadn't made the error. And ultimately, that fractures the relationship between me and my clients, and I can't stand for that for very long. So where some of the moves I had made in the past were made for me, wasn't something that I had chosen. This move was something that was very intentional. I had the opportunity to look for the excellent opportunity for my clients and for myself, found Harborfront, found Trevor and Erin, and together we put together Cherry Hill Private Wealth, and it was the right decision to make that intentional decision to come here.
Wonderful. Thank you. What have been some of the biggest differences that you've noticed? And maybe Adrian, I'll let you take the lead on this one here.
I think the biggest difference is the focus on client first and advisor first. And advisors, how do you get both first? Well, advisors care about their clients. So if you're willing to listen to advisors, tell the firm what the client wants, and then the firm produces that and sends it back through advisors back to their clients. The clients are satisfied. The advisors are satisfied. The firm obviously built that process in order to make sure that everybody else in the process is satisfied. And we end up with a better ultimate offering to our clients. So I think that really, for me, that's it.
I would definitely second that. The one word that just gets stuck in my head is the collaboration between the advisors and the management, and they want to hear us, and we bring things forward, and it's never no, it's let's figure this out. If you feel that that's what your practice needs or what your clients need, let's figure it out. We haven't, from the president to the CEO to the CIO, the number of times that we've been like, here's an issue, help us, and they bring in whoever they feel is best, and we're just so not used to that. It's a little bit overwhelming, but it's really exciting. So yeah, I would say the collaboration is just incredible.
Yeah, and I mean, I second, third that I guess it's. I don't know if you realize how much having the ear of the people that make the decisions on the back end really is, until you see it. And looking back at our previous firm, Erin, you and I, especially Adrian, you're a little more removed from that, but when you kind of look at what was happening there, and they had some great back end software where we can put down our complaints or our suggestions, and it just seemed like that's where it always ended. There was so many middle managers that we'd file something, and Erin, you had that conversation when you were leaving with one of the upper middle, like not the
senior
person we talked to, but like a little more senior, one of the layers, and they hadn't even heard about the things that were bothering us, and we had mentioned this a number of times to our direct contact. Whereas here, there was a couple of things we thought could be improved, and we're either on the phone with the CFO or the CTO or the president, and things were not only being listened to and we're getting the ear, but a lot of those things actually got changed, which is absolutely incredible, and that allows us to just do a better job for our clients at the end of the day. So exactly, guys, such a huge thing. Erin, what were you most surprised about? We did months and months and months of due diligence, but there were still some surprises. What were you most surprised about?
The culture, the sharing, the collaboration, but even amongst advisors, everybody we're all equity partners, so we all have skin in the game, and everybody wants to make everybody else successful and productive. And the culture shock in a good way was, I think, one of the big things that I was really surprised with. And I mean, I'm sure one of you is going to talk about the investment side, so I'll just kind of keep it to the personal side. But yeah, we were in Vegas like not that long ago, and bring your spouses and get to know each other on a totally different level, which is not something that I was used to where we were. So not just on the executive side, but on the advisor side too, it really does feel like a family, which is surprising, but in a great way.
Yeah, and I'd actually forgot about they had at the previous firm they allowed the spouses to come to the things, but not like really they weren't really a part of anything that we did as a group. So yeah, that was huge. Just having my wife there and you having Brian there was something really different for them to be able to see, and they're such a big part in what we do. So for them to be able to actually be there with us in the celebration was pretty incredible. Adrian, most surprised?
I expected everybody to say, let me know if you need any help. I didn't expect anybody to actually get back to me when I needed help. Because I expected to be sold, the best the firm could possibly offer, and I just expected to have to tolerate them not coming through on those promises. And so the expectations were perhaps low, but I was blown away by how willing everybody is to help. And it's the senior executives that we already mentioned, but it's also the other advisors. There's 27 or 28 financial planning teams at Harborfront now as we record this, and they're all extremely supportive of each other. So the talent pool here is extremely strong and supportive to us. And so just understanding best practices and how to run our business in the way that works best here at Harborfront, such that the clients get the best outcomes, it is really easy information to access, and it's not internally competitive like it has been in the past.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I think just looking at the fact that I reached out to Danny last week, like less than a week ago, and our CEO is on there. Adrian, you reached out to our CIO days ago,
yeah.
And they're just so willing to hop on with all of that. So this that is pretty amazing.
Well, and Trevor, just on that,
Yeah.
I had that interview with Kobe for Earth Day, and she flew in from Vancouver
Right.
to
Yeah.
do it in person. Like I was like, what? No, we could just do Zoom. She's like, no, I need to come and do a bit of a tour anyway. It was just like amazing, and she's again one of our senior executives, flew in from another province to film with me. So that was pretty exceptional.
Yeah, and it's not just one person, right? It's not just Kobe, it's not just Danny. It's that's what culture is, right? And we hear this word tossed around so often. In Vegas, kind of with what you were talking about. Ian was, we're in the pool having a conversation, and he's like, "You need me? I'll be out there." I'm like, "Oh, we can do a Zoom thing. I'll be there. I'm like, "Okay." Like, so it's to a person that they're willing to come out and do these things if it's going to be better for us and better for our clients. It's pretty amazing. One of the things that surprised me the most, and Erin, you kind of alluded to this with the investments, and there is a better way, and it became a reality. Whereas there was this theory that we saw or heard, and they talked about downside protection as we were moving over to Harborfront, and that was a lot of what they were looking to do. And then we see in 2022 when the S&P 500 is down over 18%, and bond markets are down 12 to 15%, and our balanced portfolio is up, almost 1.5%, 1.48%, and it just really went from this theory and this thing that they talked about, and we've heard it at the firms that we've been with, and this is going to help protect. We saw that, Erin, you and I definitely in one of the high net worth products. I almost want to put air quotes around that. That was there, but they were talking about downside protection, but that was still down 12% last year, their balanced portfolio, whereas ours is up. So really having this product in place that not only talked a good story, but actually did what it was supposed to. To me, that was just amazing. And it kind of goes back to everything else where, we'll be there for you. And then they actually are. And we got this portfolio that actually does really well in bad markets. And then as we move over, there's a bad market and ours outperforms everything else I've seen anyways. So it's pretty incredible on that side. Erin, what do you see the next 12 months looking like? And you can go on 5 years out, 10 years, whatever you're comfortable with there. But definitely, what do the next 12 months look like for you and Cherry Hill?
So one of the big objectives that Trevor and I have always spoke about, if we were going to do this, and obviously Adrian's part of our team as well, is we wanted to create an environment that was safe and inclusive, and where people wanted to join us. And my background, my experience, that wasn't my history in this industry. I mean, this industry it's well known. It doesn't have the best culture. So we're trying to create something really, really special. We brought in a coach. We've done huge workshops. And so what we're trying to do is take this and make it bigger, very strategic and very carefully. But I would see us adding a few team members, building out our staff, and bringing people into our story, and what we're trying to create to make it so that they can service their clients better. We're all of our social media and all of our marketing and all of our process, we're trying to make this very scalable so that we can bring along and up other advisors so they can have the same experience that we've had. So that's what I see for us over the next, maybe 12 to 24 months. And then, 5 years out, maybe there's 10 of us, when we're doing the best things for our clients with the best products in the industry, and having some life balance, and, providing for our families in a way that we are providing for our clients' families. So that's what I see.
Wonderful. Adrian,
Yep.
yourself?
I mean, I would agree with all of that. And then I think just like personally in my practice, not being bumped around the industry anymore and being settled here allows me to get back to doing really good financial planning one-on-one with my clients. And so I see a lot of that in the next 12 months, like working directly with my clients to do the work that we do very well, in order to have the best possible outcomes for the clients. I'm excited about that. I can't wait to add to the team as well, but I'm just excited to be focusing on the people that I care for.
Yeah, so I agree with both of you. A lot of really interesting and great things coming down the pipelines for us and for Cherry Hill. We take a look back at what the last 12 months have really looked like for us. There's been a lot of building, a lot of things that we've been trying to do to build a structure and build the processes to get us to where we are today. It's taken a lot of time and a lot of effort, moving a large swath of clients that decide that they wanted to continue to work with us. It took a lot of work. Erin, you mentioned bringing in a coach to help with just our personnel and how we're going to work together. We built a brand. So many things that we did that we're working, very much in that moment. Now we've got a great structure. I see the next 12 months, a lot of more marketing towards, some new clients and, new advisors, bringing on some new associates, perhaps some different things like that around the building. But I also really see us getting back into just doing the good work that we've been doing for our clients for a long time. I know that speaking with the two of you over the last little bit in our meetings, that we're really working on making sure that every one of our clients has a financial plan and they're well aware of what the future looks like for them. So I see a lot of that coming down the pipeline for us as well. And then just getting back and having some fun. It's been a grueling 12 months for each of us, and then a lot before that where it just wasn't quite as fun for us and for our clients. So getting back into doing some interesting, fun things, I think is definitely a place that we want to go over the next little while. 5 years out, yeah, I totally agree. 10 staff, employees, people, IAs, and everything kind of in a mixer, I think would be exactly where we'd like to be, just to give our clients the best customer service that's out there. Keep taking a look at internally what we're doing well and what we can be doing better, and then hiring towards those so that we're able to just make this the best client experience ever. So yeah, that's really all the questions I had. I'm not sure if you guys wanted to leave it with anything else or if you're comfortable with that.
It sounds great.
I would just like to say thanks. Thanks to our clients, thanks to our families for trusting us to go through this incredible journey. It was a huge leap of faith, and we did it with all the best intentions, and it worked out exactly as it was supposed to. And our clients were having the faith and to follow us. I mean, the way it went down, it was a little scary for people. Unfortunately, that's the way it had to go. We didn't have a choice, and we had great success in bringing over the vast majority of our clients. So I want to just say thank you. I thank you for the trust and the confidence, and we take it very seriously, and we'll continue to earn that every single day. So thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you both. This has been a journey I couldn't imagine doing with anybody else. So thank you both for going on this with me. And again, yeah, Erin, like you said, thank you to all the clients for joining us.